Gaming headsets have gotten a lot better. Okay, they're not perfect, but they're not nearly as bad as they used to be. But what if you're looking to take the next step? Maybe you're looking to stream online, record videos, or just play online with your friends without making them upset by how horrible and crackly your voice, sounds. Because if you can't impress them with your skills, then you might as well at least get that fantastic radio sound. Now, for most people, a microphone is just a microphone, but listen a little bit closer and you start to realize, how different they can really be. And we have a wide variety of devices in front of me at different price points to show you just how much improvement there can be from tier to tier. So we will end with the Audio-Technica AT2020 XLR microphone, which is a microphone many of you have been requesting a video on for quite some time, as well as the microphone that Anthony uses at home. And at the very entry level, we've got the one that's built into the laptop in front of me. This is the device that most people use for casual things like a Skype call. Their laptop's onboard microphone. It's generally the bottom of the barrel and will provide barely acceptable sound quality. There's no windshield, the omnidirectional design picks up sound from all around, and it's attached to a pretty noisy thing called a keyboard that also usually has a fan under it. So try not to use that unless you absolutely have to. Next up, we have a basic gaming headset. This one, awesome. These will generally run in the $20 to $50 or maybe a little bit higher range and already offer a much better sound experience versus the built-in microphone in your computer. You now have a shielded microphone to protect against your breath somewhat, and a higher quality microphone that's better at capturing your voice. It's still relatively flat, but at least other people will be able to hear you clearly most of the time. You also get the added benefit of headphones, so you won't get the speakers being picked up by the microphone, something that's surely annoying for anyone playing with you. So in the kind of $50 to $80 range, we have the SteelSeries Siberia, or really any sort of basic gaming headset. This is probably the sweet spot for most people, as it offers a huge improvement in both the sound quality through the headphones versus something like, a super basic, like $20 communication headset, and decent recording quality through the microphone. The microphone will have something resembling a shield, even though you'll still get some pops when you breathe and stuff like that, and thanks to its higher quality diaphragm, it's able to capture a wider dynamic range, so you'll hear not just what I'm saying, but also some bass and treble and dynamicism. Next, we have the Antlion Modmic. While the mic alone is less expensive than the last headset we looked at, the fact that it attaches to an existing pair of headphones, oops, sorry about that, I just went and pulled the microphone off, makes the overall cost higher, well, depending on the headphones you're using. Not that I would recommend putting a Modmic on $10, headphones from the dollar store. You can hear some improvement over the Siberia's microphone, but it's not as big a difference. What is different, however, is the sound quality that you get, because you could very well attach this bad boy to Sennheiser HD 800s or Beyerdynamic DT 880s for an audiophile grade listening experience, something a gaming headset simply can't offer. Finally, we have Anthony's personal setup at home. This is quite a bit more expensive, with the microphone alone coming in at $100. It does come in a USB version that plugs straight into your system, by the way, but he was feeling fancy and went with the XLR version, which requires, on top of the mic, a separate interface with an XLR input and 48-volt phantom power. But this also allows the most flexibility and fine-tuning of the system. It also comes with a dinky little tabletop stand, but you'll probably want to outfit it with a boom arm like this with a shock mount to minimize vibrations, as well as make it more convenient to put in place when you want to use it. And then finally, one of these bad boys. That's a pop filter, so you don't get that pop, 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 get that pop, 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 get that pop, 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 pop sound. He chose the M-Audio Fast Track Audio Interface, which is a tiny little device, looks a little something like this. I personally wouldn't call it that tiny, but everything is relative, I guess. That managed to replace his sound card, home theater receiver, and headphone amp. It's got phantom power, RCA output for speakers, a 1/4-inch headphone jack for his headphones, and a direct line monitor, so you can actually monitor your own audio levels in real time. Altogether, the microphone interface and stand will cost you $250, not including oh yeah, you're still gonna need headphones, won't you? So that's pretty expensive. All of that seems like a lot, but it's the step that many professional streamers and podcasters are taking in order to get better quality and flexibility from their setups. Now you might be thinking that you could just adjust the volume, we'll just go back to this, you could just adjust the volume of devices in Windows, and that's true, but nothing matches the instantaneous feedback you get from a hardware interface as well as the convenience of a dial. Good old analog, baby. And when you're streaming a game or something like that, you have no time to tab out and adjust settings. And if you do, hey, you might reveal a bunch of personal information. Lord knows I've done it. Never know what's open on that desktop. Finally, it's important to note that this setup is very modular and expandable. So if you get more serious about audio down the road, you can easily upgrade the mic or the interface or your headphones without messing with any of the other accessories. For most users though, where'd they go? It's back to that Siberia, because this is more than you'll probably ever need, and grandma really doesn't need to hear that radio voice sound. But for the nerds out there, you might start craving more, and hopefully this gave you some idea of what is out there. Thanks for watching, guys, and let us know what microphone you use, and give Anthony your feedback on this particular episode. Also, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this from NCIX.